Hi, in today's video, I'll show you how you can save money by spending less on dining. And the only thing more fun than planning a Disney trip is saving money on a Disney trip, right? Welcome to It's a Great Disney Day, a channel dedicated to helping you plan the best Disney vacation for your family. Hi, I'm Holly, and if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button and stay tuned to the end of this video and I'll review what I think is the perfect plan for eating at Disney so you aren't wasting your time or your money. Let's get started. First, let's talk about how I make the decision if the dining plan is right for me. The first thing I do is I plan the park tours for each day of my visit before I make my dining plans, so I have an idea of where I'll be located in each park at my usual meal times. I select the dining location that's in the area of the park that I'm in, and then I take a look at the menus for each restaurant. I write out everything and I total it up. Then I compare the cost of all my planned meals with the cost of the Disney dining plan. On my last trip, I wrote out all my meals and I totaled everything up and it came to $479. But when I got home, I totaled up my receipts and for two people, I only spent $355. I wasn't cautious with the amount of money I was spending on food at all. I wasn't even trying to eat cheap. If I would have paid for the Disney dining plan for two people for 5 days, the cost would have been $754.90. I beat the cost of the dining plan by $400. You may be thinking that these numbers are just isolated to me and they wouldn't apply to your family, but there are some things that I've noticed over the past 20 years on Disney trips when it comes to dining. Number one, you always think you're going to eat way more than what you actually eat. And two, with all the activity, you would think that you would want to eat more, but you actually eat less. And the heat plays some part in that too. And number three, each day of your vacation, you'll progressively eat less and less and less. So, here's what I think is the best plan for dining while you're at Disney. This is based on a 5-day stay, which is usually what I recommend. Plan for a quick breakfast in your resort room before heading to the parks for a rope drop, because you have to make a rope drop. I like breakfast bars because I can easily throw them in my park bag, but packs of instant oatmeal or cereal are easy things, especially for kids, to eat in the room. Have a snack or a counter service for lunch. Now, if you want to do a table service, try and limit it to 1 or 2 table service meals per trip. Table service menus are cheaper during lunch than they are dinner. I like to have my lunch planned before I leave the parks for my midday break. And then most times I'll do a quick service for dinner, or sometimes I'm not even hungry. I'll just have a snack. Around the middle of the trip, maybe day 3, day 4, plan to have one day that you're not making rope drop at the parks and have your character breakfast or a table service meal planned for at that time. That way you're not using your valuable park time to eat. If you're doing several table service meals, go ahead and do those earlier in your trip and eat more light snacks and counter service meals toward the end of your trip. Those are all great ways to save money. There's so much food and so many choices at Disney that you could really eat yourself sick. By planning ahead a little bit and selecting the things that you really want to try, you can save a lot of money that way. And hey, if you find something else that you want to eat, just split it with somebody. That's another great money-saving tip. Well, that's all for today's video. I hope it's been helpful in planning your next trip. If you liked the video, be sure and hit that like button and go ahead and hit subscribe too. Well, Disney planners, I hope you have a great Disney day. See ya!